hello, and thank you for joining me for a few minutes of relaxation. And we're going to start in a child's pose. So we'll have knees either apart or together, and forehead comes down to the mat. Arms can be out in front of you, or they can be at your side. So this can be a little more relaxing for shoulders, arms at your side. And you can take a few nice deep inhales and exhales here. Just allowing yourself to come to center, to feel that grounding energy. One more, nice deep inhale and exhale, maybe two. And then let's come up to a table pose. Table pose, we're on the hands and the knees and come into a few of the Chakravakasana, the cat-cow, where we inhale, look up, open the heart. Exhale, we tuck the chin and round the back. And so we're just moving with our own inhales and exhales. Allowing the heart space to open and the spine to open. And just moving with our breath. And let's do two more. Or two-ish. We'll come back to center. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Let's come back to puppy pose. Puppy pose, we curl the toes under, arches of the feet are open. It's just like child's pose, but the arches of the feet are open. It can feel a little intense for toes and maybe even arches. So we listen to our bodies here. The further we go back with the hips towards the heels, the more intense this will feel. So we bring the forehead down, arms out in front of you, where they can be closer in, hands can be closer in for support if you need. And maybe we're going back a little further. Maybe we're coming a little more forward and just feeling it this way here. So we listen to our bodies. And let's take two more breaths right here. And we'll come back to table. We're going to lower all the way down onto the mat. So we can come through a plank pose. We can have a modified plank with knees down. And we can come down like low push-up, or I like to come down like the worm here. We come down, we let the head and shoulders relax. We can bend the knees and windshield wiper legs. Good. And let's move with our breathing a little bit, coming in and out of cobra pose. Cobra pose, hands are underneath shoulders, elbows are in. And on the inhale, we come up, hips stay on the mat. Exhale, we come down. It can be a little cobra here. And we can also have Sphinx pose. If cobra's feeling a little too much for shoulders or back, come into Sphinx and you don't need to move. Hello, Thor. But just stay with your breath. Let that heart space open up. But if you are able to do cobra, if it's feeling okay for shoulders and spine, let's move with our breath. Inhale, we come up. Exhale. Good. And if you want to add a little extra to this, we can lift the hands up so we can lift. It's a little more intense, gets the back working a little more. And maybe we're not lifting up as high. So we'll do two more. Good. One more. And let's lower down all the way. Let the head and shoulders relax. We can bend the knees and windshield wiper legs. And then from here, we're going to move in and out of puppy pose. So we have toes curled under. Inhale, we reach up. Exhale, we come back. Inhale, we come back forward, almost a little modified table, and then exhale, we lower down. Inhale, and exhale. And if you need extra breath, so maybe we come down to the stomach, we just need an extra breath for a moment. That's go ahead and take it. And on the inhale, we move up, exhaling back into our plank. Whew. We'll do one more. Inhale, exhale, we come back to puppy pose. Oh! Inhale, we come up. Exhale, we lower down. And again, let the head and shoulders relax. All right. You can bend the knees, windshield wiper legs. Let's come into a Sphinx pose from here. So we have our Sphinx pose. We're on the forearms, heart space is open. We can draw the torso forward a little bit. Feel that opening in the lower back and even the front body. And you can hydrate whenever necessary. If you want to add a little extra to this, you can come into forearm plank. It's a little bit more intense for shoulders. We're here. You can also have knees down here. If we're in our forearm plank, we can even go a little bit further, lifting one leg up, the other. We're staying with our breath. 2 more. Maybe we switch it up. And let's go ahead and lower down. Nice deep inhale and exhale. And then from here, we're going to come into, these are called cobra push-ups. We have one hand over the other, and it doesn't matter which hand starts. And we can bring the hands closer in. That's a little more intense because we're coming up kind of like cobra here, and a little more back bend, or we have the hands out a little further here. We'll come up for 10, and then we're going to switch. If at 5, you're feeling a little bit in the shoulders, you need to stop for a moment, take a breath. Please go ahead and do that. We want to listen to our bodies. These can sneak up on you a little bit. So we come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we switch. And 1, 2, hi star, 3, here he is, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and good job. Let's lower down. Woo. Take a moment, nice deep inhale and exhale. All right. From here, we're going to come back to a table pose and come back into a few of the Chakravakasana, the cat cow. You can pet yoga cat at any time. Hello there, star. So inhale, we look up, open the heart. Exhale, we tuck the chin and round the back. Just moving with our own inhales and exhales. Inhale and exhale. So we feel that heart space open and feeling the spine open up after all of those back bends that we did. Let's do 2 more. All right. Give yoga cat star a little belly rub. And let's come back to child's pose. Nice deep inhale and exhale. All right. I want to thank you very much for joining me for a few minutes of relaxation where we can mix and match our yoga sequences and create our own practice and live our yoga every day, doing our best to find that stillness, that peace within, that inspiration within our hearts. Thank you and namaste.